That is right, Normal World fans. We're back. It's Hump Day. It's almost Christmas time. Merry Christmas, everybody. And joining us today is Dave Landau.
Dave.
Hello.
So good to see your face.
Thank you. It's good to see yours and yours.
Thank you. I like that jacket you have there. It looks cozy.
It is. I like to be cozy in my home. It is a sweatshirt made of cotton.
No pants?
No, none at all.
Good.
Oh, good.
Don't want it a
Not
different
even
way.
slightly.
Joining us as well.
Sitting in a wicker chair.
Over here.
And Daddy's chair.
In Daddy's chair. Angela.
Yes,
Hi.
you are.
Yes,
I
thank
don't
you.
look over
Oh, I
here.
didn't even ask. Thank you.
Angela,
Yeah,
what are you doing?
Just go ahead and do that, I guess.
Oh, I'm sitting in Daddy's chair.
Oh, yeah.
Getting ready for Christmas, buying last minute presents. What about you?
I've got all my presents
You did?
done. No, wait, no.
Do
Never
you
mind.
buy or does your wife buy?
My wife does most of them. She has like a whole list. She's very like meticulous on how many gifts each kid has.
Yeah.
Dave doesn't have that problem. You don't have that problem. You just have one. So we have to like make sure that nobody gets mad.
Fair.
So it's fair. So we're not fully done, but I do go out and get some gifts.
All right.
Make sure that I get good stuff. So
Yeah.
You should get one kid something amazing and everyone else just mediocre stuff.
Make 'em
to
question.
trying
bad.
to do that a little bit with the littlest one. Always gets like a really good gift. You know, he's 2, so he's gonna get a Power Wheels.
Oh.
Finally, I had one when I was a kid. And my dad broke it. Thank you, Dad. Love you.
Drove it into a tree drunk.
He just sat on it. Big fat ass dad. No, I'm just kidding. I think it was like snowing outside, and he ran into a snowman. That's all I remember. But I
It
always
didn't
wanted
have
another one.
four-wheel drive.
No, it didn't. Sadly, it was a Batmobile. You'd think it would be more utilitarian. But yeah, I wanted to get him a Power Wheel because I thought it would be like, he's like the perfect size. You know, there's like a very specific size for Power Wheels. Yeah. And like once you're out of that, there's no going back. So I thought this is the year. That's what
My
we're doing.
son
What are you
had
doing?
my son had a Corvette.
Oh yeah.
And Escalade. He had both.
Heck yeah. The Escalade's sweet because it's large. You know, it's got a big bucket seat there in the
My
front.
husband got Stevie a Ram 1500, a pink Ram 1500 to
You
match
tell me
it.
about that. Yeah. That's
We'll see. Yeah.
We're just getting all Power Wheels.
Yeah.
Can you your son's a little bit older. Are you thinking like maybe a buggy or a 4-wheeler?
Ooh.
I'm trying to think of something like that maybe.
Yeah, what's Wyatt getting?
At some point, baseball stuff. He's all baseball. So actually, there's a really great store in Dallas that sells tons of like baseball equipment for a pretty good price. So that's actually where I went to get like all this really nice baseball equipment.
It's a play
So
against
he's
sports.
in for Play It Again. Have you heard of this place?
Yes, yeah.
It's all gently used.
Thrift Plaza.
And,
Yes.
yes. And what you do is you get a golf club from there, and then you take it and you go into the rich neighborhoods, and you find the right house, and you just hit an elderly person with them and take whatever is in their garage.
They're not going to use it. They don't need it
No.
anyways. They don't have the energy for that.
Yeah, I just go to upscale malls and follow fancy people home and take whatever they have wrapped.
Yeah.
Ah, yes.
Seems to be the tour of the town. I'm having a good Christmas, but I wanted to ask you guys, and we're almost, it's almost Christmas time, so I can't ask any more Christmas questions. Favorite Christmas song?
Favorite Christmas song? Ooh. Do you have one in mind? Give me a second to think.
Dave.
Yeah, Dave.
Favorite Christmas song?
Dion Love, I believe, sang it Christmas Time for the Jews. But there is, if you want to do a real one as well, I got to look up the name of it. It's off of Phil Spector's Christmas album.
Here, I got my computer right here. Oh.
Wall of Sound. Gun in mouth, Phil.
Yeah.
I got to look it up, though, because I can't remember the name of it.
Christmas gift for you.
Darlene Love sang it, but I think both of those. But Darlene Love sang, boy, you're going to have to cut this down.
Christmas Baby, Please Come Home.
That's it.
Because that's one of mine, but I really like the Death Cab for Cutie version.
That is a good one, too. Yeah, I like the emo cover.
emo
the one.
covers.
I
like those.
I love soul music.
Oh, yeah, dude.
I gotta go with Darlene.
That's a good
Love's.
choice. I love Christmas, Baby
Yeah.
Please Come Home. I love a sad Christmas song. I also love Fairy Tale of New York.
That's a good one too.
So good.
I'm Dreaming of a White Christmas is a sad Christmas song.
Yeah.
You know the origins of that?
Depressing. Yeah.
Because the writer of the song lost his child during Christmas.
Oh, God.
The song is about like I'm dreaming of a white Christmas of something I don't have right now.
Damn.
Yeah, right? But it's such like a, you know.
It makes you feel good, but it shouldn't.
Yeah.
Oh, it shouldn't.
thought-
One of the ones I used to know. Used to know.
God.
Used to, not now. Used to know.
I'm going to cry.
Is the Blue Christmas the present tense of that song?
Oh, God.
It's a blue Christmas
Yeah,
without you.
yeah, we got it.
It's
Because-
without you.
Because of the coloration. All
That's,
right.
okay, that's what I was going with.
What? I just want to explain.
Least favorite Christmas song, because I think majority of Christmas songs are trash.
Christmas shoes.
Yeah, I don't know that.
Sir, I want to buy these shoes.
I don't know.
My
For my
mama,
mama.
please.
I already hate it.
It's Christmas Eve and these shoes are just her size.
That was a country
Yeah.
song?
Can you hurry, sir?
Stop.
Daddy says there's not much time.
Yeah.
No. I don't like
Apparently-
that.
It's about the woman, the mom is meeting Jesus and he wants her to look beautiful when she meets
Oh.
Jesus in these new shoes.
Put these
She's
shoes on.
dying. She's dying in bed, and apparently the best gift would be walking shoes.
Another sad song.
Jesus doesn't care about your shoes.
Yeah.
No,
he
he's
wants you to
not
have
going to
bare
be
feet.
like, yeah, you show up, he's going to be like, what kind of trashy sandals are you showing up here in? Straight to hell, Donna.
Jesus
Sorry,
can't
Prada.
be the judge maker of trashy sandals.
True.
Didn't he wear sandals?
Yeah.
No.
No, well, I mean, yeah, but come on, he's
They weren't
kind of the
Dolce.
OG.
Yeah.
It's not like you had a lot of options.
That's true.
Yeah, there's like sandals or bare feet. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're walking around on rocks. There's so many bad Christmas songs, though.
Every Beatles song that came out after they broke up is
Fair.
horrible, but especially the freaking both John Lennon and Paul McCartney's song. I hate them both. I hate the
Wonderful
essence
Christmas
of it.
Time and
Ching, 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 wonderful Christmas time. No,
Dave, what's your most hated?
I'm thinking because I'm trying to think of the name of the song,
bum, bum.
and I used to have to listen to it at a store all the
I
time.
just remembered that.
Heaven.
Who's the guy from Star Trek?
Lennon-
Rode with
oh,
Elon. William Shatner.
Oh,
He
William
had that Christmas
Shatner.
album where he like straight up just talked
Oh, that's hilarious.
words of the Christmas album.
He had
That's
a
pretty funny.
decent album though, where there was one song he did with Rollins where he's like, "Why is the Colonel dancing?"
Yeah, everything's spoken word. It's
Yeah.
brilliant.
It's pretty good. Oh, yeah, that's it. The Pussycat Dolls Santa Baby.
Oh, I don't like Santa Baby
You don't like Santa Baby?
like at all.
Why not?
I don't know.
You don't like
I just hate
prostitutes
it. Yeah.
propositioning Santa?
Just kind of weird. It makes me feel strange. Did
don't-
Eartha
I-
Kitt do the original one?
Yeah.
She was the one that did.
Yeah,
The OG
I don't mind
one.
Eartha Kitt.
I don't
but-
mind that one. I guess I will say I don't mind the original.
And I
like
don't
classics,
like Grandma. I don't like Grandma got ran over by a reindeer.
like that either.
It's awful.
Yeah.
And I think it plays on a loop in hell. I didn't even when I was young and it would like play at my grandma's house and no one thought it was funny then.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
didn't. Even at like the age of 5, I was like, this is
Who's perpetuating
Chipmunks?
this?
dude, I
Fuck
hate
the Chipmunks.
no.
I don't like any of the Chipmunk songs. Chipmunks can go
No.
right to hell. I don't like any of that. Like, what's the other song that they do? They do another one. Is it Rocking
Christmas
Around the
song?
Christmas Tree with the Alvin and the Chipmunks? It's horrible. Horrible.
Dude, when I saw
I'm a Scrooge when it comes to Christmas
Christmas
music.
Don't Be Late.
Yeah.
There's some good Christmas songs. When I saw Trans-Siberian Orchestra, because we won tickets, you could have just peed in my mouth. It was the worst thing I've ever watched. I don't know why anyone enjoys this. There were people
You don't like
in
techno
line.
over your freaking music, your
Dude,
Christmas music? Come on.
It was guitar, like electric guitar, like in Home Alone. I get why it's in there, but when you see it live and people go crazy for it, it is the worst thing I've ever experienced. Like there's a guy on one side of the stage and there's a puff of smoke, or the one side of the arena. Then he's on the other side of the arena and he's just playing this like glittery flying V that looks like a Christmas ornament.
It's like a religious experience for some people.
Yeah.
Like they take it serious. Trans-Siberian Orchestra, man.
They love it.
And there wasn't one trans or Siberian in that orchestra.
True, a bunch of white dudes.
Nope, just a bunch of. I'm not even gonna say it.
Mariah Carey's the obvious bad Christmas song. I think
That's
everybody
too on the
complains
nose.
about it's too on the nose, but I do hate that song as well.
Well, I think it's just anything she's ever done.
I like the little girl singing it in Love Actually. I don't think it's a bad song. It's a good pop song. I just can't get
That's
around
the
Mariah
one where
Carey.
they have the signs at the end.
Yeah, where
The creepy signs.
he's like,
Yeah.
It's creepy.
I want you to cheat. Is he the one cheating on his
Well,
wife?
it's his best. No. The guy who's holding the signs, that's his best friend's wife.
Messed up.
Messed up.
I don't think I've ever watched that movie. I know everybody says it's it's awesome Christmas movie, and I'm like, no, I don't think so.
You know,
watch
it really throws guys through a loop with what women want at a young age. When it turns out you really just want us to be aloof and not really care.
It's called Sexy Indifference.
Yeah,
Sexy
and
Indifference.
it works great.
It really does.
It's the only thing that worked, and I figured it out once
Yeah,
I got
too late.
into high. Yeah. Because it turns out that standing outside somebody's house holding a boombox is not attractive.
It's not Sexy Indifference.
No, it's not at all.
It's obsessive.
It's creepy.
Yeah.
It's way
It's like,
it's
don't
way
do that
too
here at my
much.
house.
Yeah.
And then if you have cue cards, nobody wants that.
Yeah, well, that's just weird. Just the no. Dave, if people wanted to find you in real life, where do they find you?
Oh,
little
they
bit,
can
but we'll do it
find
anyways.
me. They can find me. Let's see.
Possibly Loveland, Ohio on 1220.
Yes, they could, and they could also find me in Delaware, Ohio, on 12/22, and all weekend, including December 31st, at
Waterford.
One Night Stands in Waterford, Michigan. That's correct.
Yeah.
Where can they
that's a New
find?
Year's Eve show.
Yes, it is. It is.
Very nice.
Where can they find you?
Nega Garrett. I played the video yesterday. If you haven't seen it already, I released a video talking to some people in downtown Dallas about their feelings about Trump. So it's an interesting video. I don't know if you learn anything, but it's funny to hear people's opinions because they don't make any sense. So go check that out on Nerdrotic. That's the other channel I work on.
You have too many.
I have too many friggin' channels. So Nerdrotic, actually check that out too. Friday Night Tights every Friday. Check that out as well. And Nega Garrett is my channel.
Yeah. I feel like you do learn. I feel like you do learn a lot.
Do you? Every time I feel like I go out to get something, I'm like, I have like a premise in my idea, like my ideas, what am I going to get? And then I go get something completely different.
Yeah, that's life,
Right?
though.
I'm like, what is this? I don't know.
Yeah. I feel like it's still a learning experience for people. I learned a lot. I'm at Angela Does Horror on YouTube and Normal Angela on Instagram. So check that out.
Yeah, and we have a Instagram.
We do.
Oh, so if you're not following that, do that.
By the way, we have 12 days of Christmas bloopers going up this week and next week, leading into January 1st, when we will have a much requested, highly anticipated video dropping. So look out for that.
And it's very good. We watched it before the show today, and it's very good.
Very good.
So, Dave, you want to get us into the news? We have a few news stories, some weird stuff going on.
Well, the current vice president, I guess she's still here.
Oh, damn it. I forgot about
Her?
And yes, current vice president and historical footnote, Kamala Harris, gave a speech in which she was very intoxicated. I mean, impressed with herself. Let's take a look.
And I ask you to remember the context in which you exist. Yeah, I did that.
I don't get it.
You made the context in which we exist.
I don't get it. Is there an inside joke?
She seems more impressed with herself than a guitar player showing off when they change a chord.
Oh, I had so many boyfriends that
You do it so smoothly sometimes.
just stare you in the eyes and change chords, and they're like,
Did
Yeah,
you see that, though? Skills.
It's because of Love Actually, is because that's why they did that. They showed up with a guitar, and they were like, Angela smiles.
I married the first guy that didn't
miles.
do that. Guys, don't do that. I
Just Friends is classic.
just visited a friend who was telling me he had a date with a girl. And he said, I sat down and I read her a poem. And I was like, don't do that. And he was like, no. He said, she said, well, this kind of thing makes me very uncomfortable. And he's the kind of guy that wears his heart on his sleeve a lot.
Yeah.
And he did it. And she said, I was like, how'd it go? He was like, she was like this. I was like, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, don't ever do that.
Don't do that, guys.
That is, man, what's up with that? In like pop culture, they tell you the wrong things, dude. Like that is not a way to interact with girls at all.
Just blow smoke in their face and be like, you got weird tits.
That will work.
I don't even care.
It will, I know. Because now they're all insecure.
Yeah, nigga.
What the
hell?
She's right.
Is that Ghost
Go
of
ahead.
Christmas
You can
Past?
be mad. You can be mad all you want.
The context
Go ahead.
in which you live.
In which you exist.
I'm saying when you're young.
What is she saying? Is she referencing something she said before? Because she said, I went there. Like,
she's referencing we exist in the context of
like time,
because
there was
significance of it.
There's a small sign that lit up that said, I'm taking you to Target to get whatever you want.
Doritos.
It has to be Dorito priced or under.
Yeah.
Doritos products, any kind, has to be either Cool Ranch or Nacho.
That's your only choice.
Yeah, that
seems fair.
Yeah. Or the 3D. The 3D nachos.
What are those?
You don't remember those back in the day? Like 2000s, they came out with like the 3D Doritos.
Just puffy?
Yeah, they're like a puffy little... You're not into that?
I don't. I'm not.
No, I'm not either.
Come on. They came in a tube.
What about, have you guys heard about these new Taco Bell nuggets?
Oh, what?
Taco Bell's making
Taco Bell's
nuggets.
doing nuggets? What are they made out of? Like dog food?
Well, diabetes industry leader and local DUI bag zapper Taco Bell has added chicken nuggets to their menu. The new Shame's viral inspired snack put a new twist onto an old favorite as the not the breeding. As the breading is made of tortilla chip crumbles and marinated in a zesty jalapeno buttermilk and come with a choice of signature Bell sauce.
Dave, have you tried these? Are they out yet?
No, I haven't tried them. I look like I would, but I absolutely have not. I just can't. If I'm going to go to Taco Bell, I'm going to get a taco. I'm not going to be like, hey, do you have McDonald's?
They have French fries too. Look, they have French fries and nuggets.
And they look like sweet potato fries, but I don't think they are. I think they're just, I feel like that is a picture of Angela holding them.
It is.
Honestly, it looks like your nails in a shirt you'd wear.
Why would they decide to do this?
They gotta compete.
I'm not knocking you. It's a model.
Oh, I know.
You should be mad.
I'm not mad at all.
No, I know you're not. I'm just saying, I feel like I would catch you eating that one day, and I only saying that because we both have our issues.
Yes.
What, food issues?
All sorts.
Yeah, food.
I'll take that one. That's one I could jump in on. You guys are always talking about your other issues.
We had other issues, and then we jumped onto the food issue.
I'll jump in on the food issue, okay? I get down on some nuggets.
The food issue can lead to issues.
Yeah.
Or it's like a Band-Aid for other issues?
Yeah. On a bullet wound.
Oh, I got you. Just shove a nugget in there.
Yeah.
We'll stop bleeding.
You could shove a nugget in there too. It looks terrible though. I don't know.
They're not going to have good nuggets.
What?
No.
And have you seen that Wendy's is doing nuggets too, but they're doing like different sauces, like it's a wing place? They have like honey mustard and
makes sense though. They've had
like they're in like they
the saucy nuggets.
They sauce them in the nuggets.
Makes it. Sonic did it too.
Sonic did that too.
Yeah, but Taco Bell is Mexican food.
They always had the 4-piece nugget, which I enjoyed back. It used to be $1. I assume they still are.
What, at a McDonald's?
No, at a Wendy's.
It's like $6 now. It's got to be.
Oh, that makes sense.
In this economy.
It used to be the $1 meal, and then you could get a nugget and a Frosty, and you had yourself a pretty good afternoon.
Well, those days are gone, my friend.
Yeah, we do not live
We're
in
the
America
Biden
anymore.
economy now.
Yeah, so it's $13.50 for this?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
it's
don't know.
a 13% increase.
It's weird. Whenever I eat Taco Bell, it doesn't matter what I order. It all tastes the exact same.
Well, it's Mexican food.
Yeah, it tastes like taco
It's some
grease.
semblance of the word. I don't mean to insult Mexican food because Mexican food
It's
is
not
peak,
actually
it's
Mexican.
awesome.
Yeah, Mexican
It's
food.
like a weird semblance. It's like a simulacrum of Mexican.
It's like a Mandela effect of Taco Bell
it's a Mandela
of Mexican
effect.
food.
Yeah.
Eat it and you're like, I thought it tasted a different way, but it doesn't. It tastes
No, it's
like
always
trash.
tasted like this.
Oh, like good Mexican food's incredible.
Oh, yeah.
But that is just grease.
I think they should just stop using the name Taco Bell. They should just change their whole brand. Change to something
I'm
else.
just glad I'm just glad they have breakfast so I can get beef and a waffle.
Thank God.
Have you ever eaten that? I've never had it.
No,
Nobody's awake to eat Taco Bell that early.
unless they're
No,
still
and they
awake
were-
from the night before.
That's true, yeah. They haven't
Yeah,
gone to sleep
it
yet.
is.
So it's 4.
That's true. And they want to
It's
feel good
disgusting.
about themselves. They're like, yeah, you know what? I'm on cocaine. I'll have a waffle wrapped like a taco.
I'll eat a quarter of this.
Yeah, and then I'll throw it away.
You know what
And
is way better than all of those things that we just talked about? A good night's sleep on some beautiful, beautiful Miracle Made sheets. Silver infused, inspired by NASA, wick away bacteria and gross things. You too could have this if you wanted to, buy yourself or a loved one Christmas, New Year's.
Hey, maybe there's still
possible
time to get them
birthdays.
there for a late Christmas. Maybe even in time for Christmas. I
That's
don't know.
right. You could do it right now. Trymiracle.com/normal, and you could let them know that we sent you by using that code and get yourself some discounts.
And what else?
We've talked about it before.
3 free towels.
3 free towels, baby.
That's crazy.
What? Hand, body, and face?
all 3 of those, and you get the sheets and the discounts. It's like 60% off.
All in all,
And-
yeah, 40 plus 20, 60.
Insane.
You get pillowcases too?
Well,
Yeah.
you could buy those.
No, you get those. If you go to
They come with its whole
trymiracle.com.
set.
Yeah, you get the set
Yeah.
and the towels.
I didn't know that. I thought it was just
No, man.
the sheets.
No, man.
Why do you
the
think
whole
she's so
thing.
happy?
She's good,
Goodness.
man.
Goodness.
She's
Thank you,
comfy.
Miracle, for sponsoring this show.
Thank you.
And viewers like you.
PBS.
PVS.
Yeah, if you guys do want to sponsor, we should just have a Venmo
Yeah, just put it on the bottom.
at David-Landau-5.
It'll get back
Dave
to the show
Landau
eventually.
cameo.
David my cameo as well. It's a great way to say Merry Christmas. I will make it special for you.
Oh, he will. I've seen his cameos. They're very good.
They're very good.
Yeah, I do. I
Top
put
notch.
work into
He really,
You
yeah.
get costumes, and I'm not even joking. Costumes.
Oh, I do. I got a whole plethora.
Oh, a whole thing, a whole closet full of them.
I do. My costume room is something. The police call it alarming.
Dave,
Yeah.
what's going on with Hunter Biden? I saw a party. He's having a party with Flavor Flav or something.
Hunter
that.
Biden. Yeah, Hunter Biden. I don't know if we have a clip, but yeah, Hunter Biden and Flavor Flav, they swapped phone numbers at the White House. Could it be for a coke hookup? Could it be?
Probably.
Could be an art deal.
What's he whispering?
Flavor Flav.
I called 911 a long time ago.
Yo, you watched every episode?
Flavor of Love?
Flavor of Love?
You think I should have chose Sweetie?
Man.
I watched that whole saga.
Me too.
The entire thing.
And then in the end, he just ended up with like the mother of his children. At the
Hey, that's
reunion.
pretty good.
Sorry.
I married a very, very big woman.
She was tall and white.
not
Brigitte?
overweight.
just
but I had-
Amazonian.
Yeah.
Yes. I had sex with the female equivalent of Dolph Lundgren.
She
Just
really is.
You watch Beverly
Just
Hills Cop 2? That one.
Yeah, she was the bad guy.
Yeah.
In Beverly Hills Cop 2.
Dave, did you watch that saga? So it went
yeah.
Surreal Life because
Yeah.
Bridget was on there.
He was on there with Vanilla Ice.
With Vanilla Ice.
Yeah.
And then it went to Flavor of Love.
1, 2, and 3.
No, and then was it him and her? They had a show
Before
And then
Flavor
it was Flavor of Love,
Yeah.
or was it Flavor of Love in between?
Before.
Okay,
Brigitte was before Flavor of
she was
Love.
before that, so that it went Surreal Life, then the two of them, then
Yeah.
Flavor Flav, because they broke up and it was a big thing.
It was.
He's taller than you think, though. I
Really?
never realized that. Yeah, Tammy and I went and saw Wu-Tang, and he was right in front of us, like bouncing around, dancing and stuff. And like when he got up to go to the bathroom, he fist bumped Tammy and was standing right next to her. And it's like, yeah, like I'm short, but I mean, he was still way taller than we thought he was.
He's 5'7".
Maybe it's the clocks that
Yeah.
throw off the scale. It makes you think that it's
Well,
a
and standing
bigger
next to
clock than it
Brigitte
is.
Nielsen, who's 6'1".
True. Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, I'm not saying he's huge, but I mean, I thought he was like
Make it look like a midget.
5'1".
That's true.
Yeah. I
Yeah, he
didn't
does look
realize
small.
he was like my size. I was like, oh, you're much bigger than I thought. So yeah, standing next to her,
So-
I was a little shocked that he was actually, but he seemed super nice.
Yeah. What was this
But,
like party
yeah.
thing that they were at? Because I saw a bunch of the liberal crazy whack jobs at this party. It was like their paid for shills online party.
Well, I guess Hunter's doing a new art show now that he's been pardoned. He's going back into art. So he actually just put out a new series, I guess. We have a clip of it.
Hey everybody, it's me, Hunter Biden. And now that I've been pardoned, I get to pursue my real passion, painting. So welcome to Hunter Biden's Christmas Memories. All right, first we're gonna use black, even though the people I'm drawing are white. And then that's probably gonna be tits. And then they're here. Oh, I like feet. I'm not the best at painting feet, but I love feet. And then there's gonna be more feet. And then this is gonna be a girl. She looks sad, right? So we choose a little bit of the yellow and we get it all in there. It's a bit of a mess, but it's okay because she's a mess. You take a little bit of red and you mix it with the white. That's how you get nipples. See that? Perfectly pink underage nipples. And then we're gonna add this guy. And he's gonna be all like much bigger and older than her, right? All trying to grab at it. And then we're gonna have, that's his dick. We gotta add a nice purple staircase vein on the dick there. Eyes, and we're gonna add a big smile, because he's happy. And now we're gonna add blue because they're in the shower. And the shower head sprays the I bet you're wondering how this is Christmas. Well, this is my dad giving Ashley, my sister, a shower for Christmas because she was a good girl. And this is what he calls his special gift. So this is a Christmas memory at the Biden house. That looks like shower water on her face, but it's a tear. Because the best thing about showering with your daughter is you can't see the tears. So you can make it like she loves the gift. Here's my mom, who pretends she's a doctor, right? And she's in the other room with her head turned around, pretending it's not happening. But she knew. What we're gonna do is we're gonna make sure people know this is an official Hunter Biden painting. So you gotta sign my name. What's the next letter? Hunter Biden. And then I draw black and white boob mountains. Merry Christmas.
It's gonna do well, I think. It's good.
We'll
to get
see.
him.
I'm here for the rehabilitation of his life, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, that's got a hefty price tag. I mean, one way or another, even if it's emotional or
Yeah.
The world needs
Or, you know.
art is in the eye of the beholder.
It's true.
It's true.
Many say that.
Except that banana.
Many do say that.
Many say.
We should do
Many
a
say
social
that.
experiment where we get our own art pieces into an art gallery. We come up
see
with a
what people think.
whole, we have to find somebody that's in the art world.
Okay.
Do it kind of like those academic guys. They got that fake article into
Oh yeah.
a peer-reviewed thing. We do the same thing, but with art.
Okay.
We have to find somebody that's in there that has some kind of reputable integrity that they would trust, and then they're like, "Oh, we have new, Art Vandalay."
I used to work in an art gallery.
See,
and I have a
you're already
guy.
connected.
Yeah, I got a guy. He owns an art gallery, and we could do this.
Holy crap!
Yeah.
You know an art guy?
We should.
Oh yes, I do.
All right, new goal for
He has
New
a
Year's resolution.
studio on Dragon Street in Dallas, and he owes me a
Let's
favor.
do it.
Well, just cut all this out of the show because
He gave me a toilet.
What?
Yeah,
Like a art piece
I
toilet.
went to have lunch
Where do you
with him.
keep that?
Well, no, it was a real toilet. I went to have lunch with him,
Oh, okay.
explaining that my toilet cracked and I need a new one.
Oh, that's
So,
just
well, I got a bunch of toilets at the gallery. Come get one. So
not an art piece toilet.
No, well, I've made it an art
I
piece.
mean,
now.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
He's like, I got all these.
I painted that
It's
thing
a-
from top to bottom.
it's an original Picasso.
Ooh,
Yes.
it was in his
a
blue
real-
period.
It's a
Any of you
disaster.
creeps out there, I will gladly sell it to you.
It's a Pulik. A Jackson
Jackson Pulik.
Pulik. It's a real mess. I bet you could sell it. I guarantee you to somebody watching this right now.
Make a Merry Christmas.
Just DM me.
Yeah. I hate to say it.
But speaking of on the way out, like my poo,
What?
Sure.
who else is? Any guesses?
I don't know. This show?
Yeah.
Oh, Trudeau.
Well,
I was on the page.
yeah.
On the right page.
All right.
Trudeau, he's getting possibly ousted. People don't like him. Are the people on the inside of the government there figuring out that he's a dumbass? Or
well, yeah. Yeah. Well, I think they figured it out for a long time, ever since, he is Fidel Castro's son.
obvious.
But less than a week after Justin Trudeau scolded Americans because we voted for for a second time to not elect America's first woman president, it appears that the female prime minister of Canada is himself on the verge of resignation. This after a resignation letter from finance minister, what's her name? Chrystia Freeland, who slammed the prime minister for attempting to fire her over a disagreement. Meanwhile, there are now calls within his own party for him to resign in order for them to remain viable in the upcoming election. A reporter caught up to Trudeau for a statement, and we have footage right here.
Justin. Look at this faggot.
Wait, what did he say?
You heard him.
No,
You
what did
heard him.
Trudeau say? I heard what
He
I
didn't
said.
say anything.
What? Oh.
He was like, what are you doing?
I always love those scenarios, and Alex Stein's great at it because he'll come up and then you're not expecting somebody to say something like that, and they'll be like, "Oh, hey, I'm about to take a photo." Oh, you got me. Oh.
Can we play it again?
One more time,
more
just for.
Justin. Look at this faggot.
You could have said fatty.
Yeah,
and
he
you said
didn't.
fatty.
No, he said what everyone thinks. I want to jump on this real quick, though. The National Film Registry. It's a registry I'm not on, but I am on a couple.
One of the few.
It's one, yeah. I'm on several. In fairness, I have certificates to prove it. The Library of Congress, the National Film Registry, which
so
recognizes
sorry.
the movies. What happened?
Just glurking burp over here.
Which recognizes that's fine. My microphone's meant for that. which recognizes
It's been
those
tuned.
movies whose cultural, historic, or aesthetic importance preserve our nation's heritage of film, has unveiled their 25 movie title editions for this year, a quarter of them being films from the 1980s, notably the hit Star Trek II Wrath of Khan, Beverly Hills Cop, and Dirty Dancing. This year's entries also include classics such as Angels with Dirty Faces, Pride of the Yankees, Invaders from Mars, The Miracle Worker, which we know is a lie, as well as the iconic horror film The Texas Chainsaw Massacre and the Cheech and Chong comedy Up in Smoke, as well as 3 entries from this century, Spy Kids, No Country for Old Men, and The Social Network.
3 classics.
Classics.
Yeah. Classics. No Country for Old Men's pretty good.
That's the only good one out of those.
Yeah. Well,
you don't
and
like
Spy
Spy
Kids,
Kids?
I
Come
get
on.
for kids.
I bet really.
You grew up.
Yeah,
you were the same
Yes.
time. That was a movie for us.
Fine.
Yeah, The Social Network is not good. It's just the Karate Kid with basically
Autistic
social.
kids.
Yeah, that's a good way to put that. And also, also included was my personal favorite movie, 1989's Threads, Stories from the Quilt.
What is that?
Yeah,
It's about the AIDS quilt.
what AIDS quilt? Oh, it was like a fundraiser for.
No, there's an AIDS quilt. It's when people would die from AIDS and they would put their names and faces on a quilt.
Oh, that's depressing.
It is. Who has this quilt?
I don't know, your mom.
That's uncalled for, Dave. I don't know why you.
She's a
Yeah, lash
lovely
out.
woman.
She's Dorothy Mantooth is a saint.
She won't go to dinner with you, and you
Let
will
me
not.
find out. Don't tell her I said that, okay? Let me find out where is the AIDS quilt? Let me ask Jeeves.
It's got to be in a frame somewhere, like a
Magic
national-
Johnson's house.
Yes, it's what cured.
The,
Oh my!
the fastest you can think of. Who has AIDS?
Here's a shock. It's in San Francisco.
Oh my gosh.
All right.
The AIDS Memorial Quilt is warehoused in San Francisco when not being displayed and continues to grow. Well, that's good news.
Oh.
Consisting of more than 50,000 individual memorial panels to over 110,000 people and weighing an estimated 54 tons.
Wow.
As of 2022.
Wow.
How do you wash something like that? You know?
Well, it's pretty big. I don't think you do. I think if washing mattered, there wouldn't be a quilt.
Oh, that's fair.
Yeah, true. Very true. American Airlines. What's going on here? These birds. Any more drones?
Well, following a civil rights complaint by America First Legal, American Airlines has to end its illegal DEI practices in hiring, recruiting, and employment.
That's a good story.
Victory for airline customers who don't want to die.
That's a good story.
Yeah, and it rings true, I think, for a couple of us.
Yeah, I mean, you really want the best person for the job.
I thought that would be obvious with pilots that hold like 200, 300 people's hands.
Well, it's not just
lives in their
pilots
hands.
that you work for American Airlines.
That's true. Yeah. A stewardess is.
Yeah.
Flight attendants, if you will.
I am an old school person. I like to call it stewardesses.
Or Stewart.
That's usually their name.
Steward.
The technicians that like refill the gas.
Yeah.
Those guys on the
Yeah.
tarmacs.
The drunk people at the airport that.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Wait, they're
There's
employed.
Yeah.
There's the person who comes on the plane to fix the fake problem, and then the person who brings on paperwork after an hour and a half, if you've ever flown American.
No.
Yeah, there's always a problem.
What about the person that puts like the metallic tape on the wing? Do you notice that?
They're
They're really good at their job. They cover a lot of problems on the wings.
with tape.
The gaffer.
With tape. Yeah, the gaffer.
Gaffer.
Yeah.
The
Best boy.
Yeah. Those should be
That's
like
true.
highly qualified, not DI hires.
The water bluer, the smurfer. There's there's a lot of good jobs that I think should be going to the whites So that's all it comes down
It's
to.
merit based, Dave. Merit based.
That's what I said. I mean, come on. You want to look?
Just being look. Everybody could be good at stuff, not just the white guys.
No, I agree.
But it just turns out that a lot because there's a lot of them. There's a lot of white guys.
No, there's a lot of white pilots that land.
Well, they made a movie about the black guy. He went upside down.
He was drunk.
Yeah, but he went upside
No.
down and saved their lives.
No, they made the fictional movie about that. The
No, that was real.
nonfiction one was called Sully.
And he was a white.
The fictional one was about the alcoholic who is Denzel.
But he saved the day.
Look, I'm not saying if you give me a Denzel pilot who does that, I think he also caused the problem.
I don't think that was the story. I think that was the that was.
Oh, you're
it was
right. He did not. You're right. He didn't cause the
saved
problem.
the day.
But he also had to have John Goodman show up and give him coke so he could stand trial.
That's anybody though. I mean,
Yeah,
that's a lot of pressure to be under.
That's true.
That's a lot of pressure.
I've also needed cocaine to go to court. Everybody does.
Yeah, you need that little
Yeah,
bomb. Yeah, it's
we know.
And I'm of course kidding. I always look in the cockpit and hope that it's a black woman.
or an Asian woman.
Just
yeah,
hoping.
I've always.
How much
I always
airlane I need to cut across 3 lanes?
Can you imagine? You look in and you're like, so you're both Asian women, huh? And then you're like, I left something
At home.
you have an
There.
excuse. You just,
I've decided
look,
not to go anywhere for
Oh,
Christmas.
look at the time. You're just walking back out.
I'm sorry,
Oh,
somebody's
man.
calling me. I gotta.
I have to take this
I
outside.
have to have surgery on my body in some.
I'm gonna go. Are you
now.
both American? What or like Hawaiian? Like what are you? Full blooded.
Hawaiian? Maybe
Full blooded jet. Okay.
those
Well,
were
good.
they could fly. They were good flyers. They were also good
No.
landers. They could land very precisely.
They were methed out kamikaze pilots. that killed
But they
themselves.
hit their target. That's all I'm
They
saying.
well, most of the time, yeah. The target was pretty broad.
Just the side of a ship.
It's certainly broad
Not
now.
that, and I think women are great pilots and drivers. I mean,
Thank you.
Angela can say every time I've been in the car with her, I've always thought this is a delight.
This is how it ends.
Yeah. It's exciting. I don't like a dull drive.
Yeah,
So
I definitely don't do that.
No.
keep it
Now,
exciting.
why would you want
Instantly.
a dull drive when you can
Like almost die.
call your kid and say goodbye thrice?
On the first turn.
I think we should take another road trip together, guys.
I think we should. Yeah, it brings a lot of stories out. I like it.
Yeah, we could rent a
Maybe
Winnebago.
We'll all die. I think a station wagon with the nice fake
Old school, like a
paneling.
wood
old
panel.
school,
Yeah.
old school,
I like
vacation
it.
style.
Yeah.
Question:
dig it.
vacation, Christmas vacation. They don't go on vacation. He works through the whole thing.
That's true.
Well, it's a vacation in the sense of
It's their
no.
Christmas
I think he's
vacation.
off,
He's
not off.
on
He's
in the
still
beginning of the
working.
movie, but only for
but then he's
the last
off
day.
because Randy Quaid kidnaps the boss.
Yeah, but the
Be-
day before or something. I mean, there's a lot of time that passes in that movie. It's like a month
He
long.
has like one scene where he's back in the office.
Yeah, and he gives the gift and he puts the gift on the shelf, and there's like a billion other gifts that look just like
Yes.
his.
Yeah.
I was just watching that movie and I was like, there's no vacation going on in this
Fair.
Christmas vacation. I think they're trying to just use the name.
When you're on Christmas vacation, you don't really take a vacation. Just vacation from work.
That's true, I guess.
Yeah.
She's right.
Suck
All
it.
right, let's get out of
get
here,
outta
guys.
here.
Come on.
All right. It's the week before Christmas.
Have we checked out yet?
Mentally, yes,
Yes,
but we
it's
still have a
Christmas.
show tomorrow.
God damn it. Call to Ash. No, wait, no, that's one.
No. We got to talk about Blaze.
We got another one?
We got to talk about Blaze and Homestead.
Oh, Homestead. I watched the trailer for that. It looks pretty cool.
Yeah, of
Like,
course
the many
it does.
times we've talked about it. I've definitely watched it every time before we did the ad reads, but I finally did watch the trailer for it, and it looks all right. I like what Angel Studios is doing with their movies. Like, they're not
Different.
Yeah, like back in the day when you would have these like the Christian movies they would be just cringe and horrible acting, and like it's very like hitting you over the head with the message. But I like that Angel Studios is just telling fun / good stories. That this one is fun. This one's like intense. There's like explosions and stuff.
Yeah.
But they're like just good stories that have underlining message that is not like Christianity, like I appreciate that. And I think it would reach more people doing that. And then they go like, who made this? Oh, that's interesting. What are these other movies? And they go down the rabbit hole of other good movies that aren't just cringy message movies. But yeah, this movie, Homestead, it's like, that movie Rambo? The one where he's like on his own?
Yeah, but imagine that.
Like that.
In an apocalyptic thriller.
Yeah. And
Last Blood.
Kinda like that. So it's got a great cast. The stunts look pretty cool. So go check that out in theaters. What is that, today?
December 20th. 2 days.
Two
days from now.
Get your tickets now at angel.com/normal. That's angel.com/normal. And while you're checking out that movie, you could also check out maybe a bottle of some Fox and Odin.
Ooh, Fox
some
and
premium
Odin.
bourbon.
That's right.
From
I've
Michigan?
had it. It's pretty good. It's from Michigan.
All right.
It's rugged. It's smooth. It's delicious. So get yourself some, and you could use code America to get free shipping.
That's foxandoden.com, promo code America to get free shipping. American made, American proud. That's right.
Goes down smooth.
Yes, it does.
What?
I said yes, it does.
How do you know?
Well, my husband told me.
Okay, good. And that brings us to End of the World.
Well,
you sound like
right.
an alley cat.
Thank you.
That's what I usually go for.
And he,
But you nailed it.
That was my nickname.
alley cat,
Yep.
Davey the alley cat.
because of your sexual screams.
That's correct.
That's it.
That's
Just like
what
that.
the police called me when they found me in my costume room screaming.
All right, we got boys. We got another alley cat.
There he is.
Here he is. Dave the Alley Cat Landau in his costume room.
He's got fleas.
Unfortunately, we don't have any evidence of the girl. All right, so here we are.
He's covered in her hair. That's why we call him that.
Somehow it's not a crime. All right.
Is it a crime to cover myself in women's hair and prowl around the alley like a cat?
Oh,
No.
I thought we lived in 2024.
Yeah.
So what? Maybe I went to the barber shop and got the missing girl's hair and glued it to myself as whiskers.
It's not illegal.
She's been
No.
around.
Meow meow.
Meow meow.
I don't have her or know her whereabouts.
I believe that. That's yeah. Sorry, that invites a lot of confidence. Dave.
That's all I'm saying. There's nothing behind this wall.
Yeah.
She's a
Anyway,
dancer
false
at
wall
a
at
vegan
all.
strip club.
She was in Portland because only in Portland would such a stupid thing exist. So a dancer at a vegan strip club in Portland allegedly was caught on camera stabbing the DJ.
Wow.
Apparently, meat is murder, but stabbing a DJ is not. What makes a strip club vegan? QB.
The stripper names are like Sprouts, Forest, or Whole Foods, or
I like
kombucha.
that. Ooh, kombucha. Sexy. I like that. Angela.
Okay, so I think there's a champagne room, but for an extra $200, you can give them protein.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah.
They need it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they need it. Dave?
I'm going to say that the girls will do stuff, but they say they don't want any STDs because they think the D stands for dairy.
And they're furrier than Robin Williams.
That's right.
And
instead of
Bony.
taking off clothes, they just shave.
And instead of shooting ping pong balls across the room, they use avocados.
Ooh, that's
Yeah,
yeah, they're squishy fruit. It's like, yeah.
And instead of stilettos, they all dance in Tom's loafers.
Stupid.
What an awful.
Those are horrible shoes.
They're the worst.
Oh, yeah.
Look at that so bad.
Stink.
That's because there's no meat
They're
in
nostalgic
them.
though.
There's no meat in them.
You need meat shoes if you want to be a
I know
whore dancer.
some kid out there in
Today's
Africa.
episode sponsored by Tom's
Tom's old ass loafers made out of fucking
cardboard and
Yeah.
hemp.
Yeah.
canvas.
And
The
nobody
hardest of
wants.
canvases.
Who wants that?
Nobody.
Hippies.
No.
Little Membutu's like, what is this? You're supposed to cover my feet in these? Because they
Yeah.
bought one. They sent it to.
Well,
sent
now on blaze.com/merch, you can get normal loafers.
I
Mm-hmm.
wish.
And
What?
for every pair that you buy, 2 cents is donated to.
David E. Alley
Mama.
Cat.
Oh,
Wait, you get.
yeah.
I don't get a cut.
No. You got a bonus. Take
Give me my jacket.
Yeah. I get a jacket.
You can get a jacket. You can have my jacket.
Thank you. That's all I
I'll have
wanted.
to get out of the trash can.
What? Goodbye.
Bye. See you tomorrow.